Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome to a unit analysis of our August legendary hero, the Hero-King Marth. To be honest, I wasn't expecting him. I knew Marth was going to be a legendary hero, but not right after Brave Celica. Oh well, I'm happy to see him. This analysis will review his stats, skills, competition, allies, weaknesses, and builds. Now, let's begin.
Shine, Fulton!
Starting off, Marth has a solid 40 HP, 34 attack, 36 speed, 32 defense, and a poor 21 resistance. He sadly has no super boons, but he doesn't need any to stay in his arena scoring. Comparing those stats to his old self, it's power creep at its finest, but old Marth is not all dead. He's easily subbable at 3 or 4 stars, and his drive spectrum refined is incredibly good. Mia is also a serious contender. Her Resolute Blade gives her plus 3 attack, so she'll have a 35-40 offensive spread, which is better than Marth's 34-39 with the Exalted Falchion. However, Mia does not have any supporting skills, a dragon effective weapon, or a unique special. Call it whatever you want, but from the looks of it, Marth is pretty much on par with Ira. While Ira will have 1 more point of speed with the Ira's Blade, that 1 point attack can make a difference. Marth's Fire Emblem special only does 30% of his speed, while Ira's regular Askr does 40%. Ira doesn't support her allies as well as Marth, but her mixed face is arguably better than Marth. Replacing her weapon with Slaying Edge is fine, but Marth losing the Falchion is pretty detrimental. My last comparison is with our latest sword infantry unit, Brave Celica. While Celica's insane player phase with Death Blow 4 and Double Line is scary, she still struggles against some dragons that Marth deals with ease. It's hard to say which is better. On one hand, you have an insane player phase monster, on the other, you have a supportive, high potential dragon slayer. Pick your poison. Marth's new weapon is the Exalted Falchion. Not only is it effective against dragons, it grants him plus 3 speed. Its special effect is similar to Erica's Seagull Refined, but instead of her allies, it's himself. Whatever shown buff he has, from a rally, hone, etc., will be granted to him during combat. So if he has a hone attack buff, which gives him plus 4 attack, the Exalted Falchion will grant him another plus 4 attack as a combat buff, resulting with plus 8 attack. This is incredibly strong, but not as good as Erica's, where she could use all of her allies' bonuses within 2 spaces. But just like Erica, it can easily be ruined by the panic status. This Hero King needs to be a little bit selfish from time to time. His special is the unique Fire Emblem. Yes, Marth takes the entire franchise and throws it at you. It has a 2-turn cooldown, which is fantastic. It boosts his damage by 30% of his speed. At base 39 speed, Fire Emblem will do around 12 damage. Its special effect is after he uses it, all allies and himself will be granted plus 4 to all of his stats for 1 turn. It is universal range, and that's amazing. With this buff and Exalted Falchion, Marth gets plus 8 to all of his stats during combat. Of course, it's easily ruined by the panic status. His A skill is Attack Speed Bond. When he's adjacent to an ally, he will be granted plus 5 attack and speed during combat. This stacks with Exalted Falchion's buff, but is not affected by it. You can't get plus attack and speed, sadly. Real shame, man. His B skill is Binding Shield. In combat against a dragon foe, he will make a guaranteed follow-up, and the dragon cannot counterattack or make a follow-up. If Marth initiates combat, then he will double attack and the dragon can't counterattack. If the dragon initiates combat, they cannot double attack and Marth will still get his 2 attack. This is not Breathbreaker, this is Breath Slayer. This is what we've been hoping for, but it's exclusive to Marth. This skill also counters Marth's Great Flame. Because these skills cancel each other out, it looks towards regular speed and Marth will undoubtedly double. His C skill is the new Infantry Flash. Infantry allies within 2 spaces will have the effect of Infantry Blade 3. If their speed is greater than the foe, it will grant plus 1 special cooldown charge per attack. It's undeniably strong with allies who has high speed, but sadly, Marth himself cannot use it. Allies for the Hero-King Marth are as follows. Units that can make good use of Fire Emblem's bonuses are prime allies. Brave Ephraim's Garm can make bloody good use of it, and Erica's Seagull Refined loves universal buffs. Units with Blade Tomes can also make good use of this plus 16 damage. World of Thracia Alwyn with the Thunderhead Tome will love this buff. As for weaknesses, blue tanks like Brave Hector and Effie can take a hit and shut him down. Strong mages that target his low resistance like Spring Catria are also a problem. The linear standard set typically runs Swordbreaker. My first build is a simple budget set. While Marth exceeds at destroying dragons during player phase, he'll need some help taking on the first hit when they attack him. His second set pushes him to be more independent. Brazen supports his 2 best stats, attack and speed. With plus speed boon, Exalted Falchion, Brazen, and the wave buff, Marth reaches 61 speed. With Flashing Blade and Sacred Seal Spot, his special will drop in 1 hit and he'll be ready to use it. His third set makes use of his decent bulk and distant counter. 32 defense is respectable. With odd attack wave, it gives him plus 12 attack with the Exalted Falchion and he reaches 62 attack. With quick impulse, he only needs to be hit once to proc Fire Emblem. 1-turn cooldowns are a favorite among the community, like Reinhardt. However, this set needs the Exalted Falchion to work at its best, meaning he can't swap it out for Slaying Edge like Ira can. His fourth set is the joke set. Since Exalted Falchion loves shown buffs, I figured Define will be really good. Sadly, he has to fall under below 50% to use it. But with Divine Speed, Odd Attack Wave, and his Speed Boon, Marth reaches 62 attack and 54 speed. Close defense is there to help him get down to 50% safely and not to get one shot so easily. He's very vulnerable because of Divine Speed, so it's not a recommended set, but it's fun to make something weird. That's it for this unit review. For a final verdict, I would not suggest summoning for Marth. If you have sword fighters like Mia, Carla, Ira, Soleil, and Celica, then it's not a requirement. If you're facing trouble against the dragon meta, then he'll definitely help. Be aware that you might get pity broken by Sword Reinhardt or Lean when summoning. That's the end of this video. Subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. I'd love to hear what you got in the comments below, and with all that, make sure you stay hydrated folks, and have a nice day.